Oh, this camera's okay. Well, I'll just have to work with it. Hey, so I got wall baffles, and I turned this on earlier, and I turned the camera on, and then I set the wall baffles so they'd be right at the top of the frame. Now when I'm live, this is more of a panoramic or a landscape frame. So now, can you see the wall above the panels? Because the camera, before you go live, when you set it up, I set these so that it would be right at the top of the camera frame. Now I go live and it changed the orientation. So tell me what you see. Do you see, there shouldn't be any wall behind these, but now that I'm live, this camera is different and I see all this wall. Tell me what you see. At least I got them up. I might have to bring some lower ones and raise them up and put another row on top. You can see about a foot above the wall. Okay. So before you go live, your camera works and everything, and it's a smaller camera. It's a square camera frame. So I set these, like, I held them up, and then in that frame, they were right at the top. So I'm gonna have to take a row from below and put them up there, but it's a work in progress. But anyway, I got my on-air thing going. So at least I got something happening. I got new strings. So let me get tuned. Make sure they're tuned anyway. And all I'm using is the lighting, as always, just from my iMac. So I might have to go with one of those podcast halos, and that'll light up because you probably can't. I don't know. Oh, I guess you can make out a little bit. You can see some of the ribbing on the baffles right here. They're really lightweight, like maybe a half a pound. So I just use those. I'm a really big fan of those Velcro stickies for hanging up. Come on, Bruce. For hanging up picture frames, that's what I use. Because this is a rental, and I don't want to put holes in the walls. So that's all I used for these. I bought a pack of 12 today. So I put 12 of these up, but I didn't realize when I go live, now I have a landscape. This thing broadcasts a landscape, but before you go live, it doesn't. So I set the wall baffles right against the top of the frame, but when I was setting them up, but this one it's a bigger picture, which is good. I like it. I'm gonna have to I'll take a bottom row next time, and maybe later tonight, I'll take a bottom row and put them up so they're all above me. Kevin's here. Another record broke today. Hope you're staying cool. We are. And Gene's here. Yay. Yeah, so I got my on-air thing going. And I got my 12 wall baffles. These acoustic foam tiles behind me. But I was just telling Z, I turned the camera on today and I set it up, and then I put the wall baffles so they'd be at the top of the frame. But when you go live, it changes it. It's a bigger picture, and now I got all this wall behind me. So live and learn. Mike's here, green screen. Yeah, too much technology for me. But I've got a bunch of other stuff that I put up on the walls and everything just this afternoon. So when I get some stuff out of boxes and set up my and get my bookcase all set up again, I'll take pictures and post them. I pulled everything out of here yesterday and reoriented the entire room. So I had to turn the rug around, and it looks really cool. Before I had just everything against the walls. Now I've got like a desk, a workspace, and my recording space and everything. So it's going to be awesome. Anyway, it's evolving. So welcome. I had to come up with a theme. So Z and Nita are taking off tomorrow evening, 5 or 6 o'clock, I think, for Europe for I think about 3 weeks. So they're going to be gone. So he texted me that on Sunday. So I decided to go live tonight. So I had to come up with something. So take off Tuesday. And if they come back on a Tuesday, I guess I'll have to do Touchdown Tuesday. So I just thought of that. So anyway, welcome. Glad you're all here. Yeah, the space is evolving over time. It's really warm in this corner. Man, got my floor fan going. So got new strings. So we'll see how they sound. Oh, I love everything about you. I love the way you comb your hair. I love the way you sashay in the room. Your perfume lingers in the air. I love everything about you. Whoa, about you. I love the way you lick your lips, dear. You got fireworks in your head. I love the way you bring me water. When I'm thirsty in your bed. Ouch. I love everything about you. Whoa, about you. You were sure kissed by angels. Just look at the freckles on your face. You got the devil in your eyes. You disappear without any trace. I love sneaking up behind you when you're looking in the mirror. The way your eyes lock into mine, dear. I love everything about you. Whoa, about you. Mm-hmm. I love everything about you. Whoa, about you. All right, kicking off this one-off edition of Takeoff Tuesday as Z and Nita head off to Europe tomorrow. So I wanted to wish them well and not have to go a couple weeks without watching live. So I decided to just do this for tonight, and then we'll come back on Friday. Oh. Let's see. Night and you and blue Hawaii. The night is heavenly and you are heaven to me. Lovely you and blue Hawaii. With all this loveliness, that should be mine. Come with me while the moon is on the sea. The night is young and so are we, so are we. Dreams come true in blue Hawaii, and mine could all come true this magic night of nights with you. Come with me while the moon is on the sea. The night is young and so are we, so are we. Dreams come true in blue Hawaii, and mine could all come true this magic night of nights with you. Oh, a little request before it was requested. Z says, you guys just checked in. Oh, online? Awesome. Oh, I think that's what you meant. Let's do a little Jim Croce. Well, I know it's kinda late. I hope I didn't wake you, but what I've got to say can't wait. I know you understand, but every time I try to tell you, the words just came out wrong. So I'll have to say I love you in a song. Yeah, I know it's kind of strange, but every time I'm near you, I just run out of things to say. every time I try to tell you, the words just came out wrong. So I have to say I love you in a song. Every time the time was right on, the words just came out wrong. So I have to say I love you in a song. Yeah, I know it's kinda late. I hope I didn't wake you, but there's something that I just gotta say. I know you'd understand. But every time I try to tell you, the words just came out wrong. So I have to say I love you in a song. All right, another request. Before it was requested for the Z Tribe as they get ready to head off to Europe. Nina says things, you're welcome. We'll do some more of that Blue Hawaii soundtrack stuff. Oh, I love you more today than yesterday. But I love you less today, less than I will tomorrow. See the sweet Hawaii rose, see it blossom, see it grow. That's the start of our love. Ever since we said hello, oh, I love you more today than yesterday. But I love you less today, less than I will tomorrow. As the years go passing by, we'll recall our wedding day. I will be there by your side. You will always hear me say good. Oh, I love you more today than yesterday. But I love you less today, less than I will tomorrow. People, you're my Hawaii sweetheart. People, you're my Hawaii sweetheart. All right, a little more Elvis from one of Nita's favorites, Blue Hawaii. So let's do a double shot then of some Jim Croce for Z. If I could save time in a bar, the first thing that I like to do is to say every day till eternity passes away, just to spend them with you. If I could make days last forever, if words could make wishes come true, save every day like a treasure, and then again I would spend them with you. But there never seems to be enough time to do the things you want to do once you find them. I looked around enough to know you're the one I want to go through time with. If I had a box just for wishes and dreams that had never come true, the box would be empty except for the memory of how they were answered by you. But there never seems to be enough time to do the things you want to do once you find them. I looked around enough to know you're the one I want to go through time with. Oh, all right, some more Jim Croce. Nita, she's welcome. Thanks, Kev. You're welcome, Z. Let's do a triple shot. One more from the only other one I know from Blue Hawaii. Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't tell. Falling in love with you. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin if I can't tell? Falling in love with you, like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you. Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you, for I can't help falling in love with you. Oh, there you go. There's another Elvis song from Blue Hawaii for Anita. And so we'll do one of my favorite Jim Croce songs too for Z as they get ready to head off to Europe tomorrow. Hey, tomorrow, where are you going? Do you have some room for me? Night is falling and the dawn is calling, and I'll have a new day if she'll have me. Hey, tomorrow, I can't show you nothing. You've seen it all, acting by your door. So many times I said I've been changing, been slipped into patterns of what's happened before. 'Cause I've been wasted and I've overtasted all the things life gave to me. And I've been trusted, abused, and busted. And I've been taken by those close to me. Hey, tomorrow, you gotta believe that I'm through wasting what's left of me. Tonight is falling and the dawn is calling. I'll have a new day if she'll have me. 'Cause I've been wasted and I've overtasted all the things life's gave to me. And I've been trusted, abused, and busted. And I've been taken by those close to me. And tomorrow, where are you going? Do you have some room for me? Tonight is falling and the dawn is calling, and I'll have a new day if she'll have me. I'll have a new day if she'll have me. Man, I love that song. That was not it wasn't a release, a radio release, but it's still one of the great Jim Croce songs. In my mind, anyway. So, all right. So there's a little mini set of requests before they're requested for the Z Clan as they get ready to head off tomorrow. Be back on August 23rd. Wow, what's today? 25th? I thought it was 3 weeks. You'd be gone about a month. Man. Still need to get to London. I want to busk on the streets if the bobbies won't shove me away, and or just find some pubs to go play in for free just to do it, because I just to say I did it in my life. I was watching a podcast that I've really come to enjoy, and this woman, and she had this guy on I've never heard of before, and he's a commercial contracting constructor, builder, but I guess he's widely known in the motivation circles and stuff. He's a real man's man kind of guy, and they had almost an hour and 30-minute podcast today that I had to watch it in two different sections because I had to go out for a bit. But it was great, and he said what he's doing. He's 34 or 36. He's like, he doesn't like to refer to himself, he says, as a multimillionaire, but he is. And he came from, I think he was raised in Louisiana in trailer parks and stuff. He had a rough upbringing, and he had a great story. And one of the things he said is that he goes, with all the big decisions I make, he said, I'm actually recording videos of myself. And he said, I'm talking to my 90-year-old self. And he said, all my big decisions in life, relationship decisions and everything, he said, I'm doing so with the approval of my 90-year-old self. So he goes, when I look back at 90 and he's videoing all these, sending himself videos into the future. And he says, when I look back at 90, is my 90-year-old self going to say, you did that right? And I thought it was an interesting perspective. We often hear of people sending messages back to like their childhood and their younger self and everything, but he's viewing his life and all his decisions through that lens. And I thought that was really cool, just to see if his future self is going to approve of all the stuff that he's doing. So, oh, I was going to say, so why did I bring it up? Now I remember. So I got to get to London. I don't want my 90-year-old self, if I'm even here, to say, you should have taken that trip and you just didn't. So I'm so always motivated by you, Z and Nita, when you guys are going, I think almost every year. You've been to London so many times. Last year, I think you told me it had been like a ton of times that you've been. And that's one of the places at the top of my bucket list to go. So I will consult with you about, I've got a client whose husband is from right outside of London. And so she knows all the places to stay for cheap and everything. I know you guys stay in hotels. She told me to go stay at a senior brothel. Hostel. Because you get to meet other people, and she said it's really cheap. But she also knows the time of years to go where it's times of year to go where it's not so rainy, and I know you guys do too. So we'll talk about all that later. You guys have a great trip. Yeah, that's right, kids. Safe travels. It's gonna be awesome. What's the square where they filmed American Werewolf in London? That came out in '81 when I was in the Air Force. I watched a documentary on the making of that, and how they were trying to film without securing permits, and I can't remember the name of the place. It's kind of a famous place. Z will know. Anyway, that's one of the places I want to go just because of the history of that film. And of course, Abbey Road Studios. You told me the story about how there's no street light at that crosswalk where the Beatles shot that photo shoot for their Abbey Road album. So you have to kind of run out there and have somebody take a picture of you. I'll have to pay somebody to do that because I'll be traveling alone. Anyway, I know you guys had photos of that. I thought that was awesome. Let's see. It's on the tip of my tongue. Something square. I know you guys will know. Piccadilly. Living on the road, my friend, is gonna keep you free and clean. Now you're wearing your skin like iron and your breath's as hard as kerosene. You're what your mama's only son, but her favorite one, it seems. She began to cry when you said goodbye and sank into your dreams. Pancho was a bandit boy. His horse was fast as polished steel. He wore his gun inside his pants for all the honest world to feel. Pancho met his match, on the borders down in Mexico. No one heard his dying words. That's the way it goes. And all the federales say they could have had him hanging. They only let him hang around out of kindness, I suppose. Now Lefty, he can't sing the blues all night long like he used to. Dustin Pancho a bit down south ended up in Lefty's mouth. The day they laid poor Pancho low, lefty left for Ohio, where he got the bread to go. Ain't nobody knows. And all the Federalists say they could have had him any day. They only let him slip away. Out of kindness, I suppose. Take care. It'll never heal. Poets write how Pancho fell. Lefty lives in cheap hotels. The border's quiet, Cleveland's cold. So the story ends, we're told. Pancho needs your prayers, it's true, but save a few for Lefty. He only did what he had to do. Now he's grown old. And all the Federalists say they could have had him any day. They only let him go so wrong. Out of kindness, I suppose. A few brave Federalists say they could have had him any day. They only let him go so wrong. Out of kindness, I suppose. Oh, since we're doing since I alternated between some Elvis and Jim Croce stuff for Z and Nita, who are flying off to Europe tomorrow for almost a month, I decided to just continue the set with double or triple shots of artists that I know. So there's the first of only two that I know of the late great Townes Van Zandt. So we'll capo up and do the other one. Amy's here. Hi there. Welcome. So you're an artist. You'll understand my... Thanks. So you're an artist, artistic person. You'll understand some of my sensibilities. So I've got my phone. My phone wall baffles up. And when I did, I set... I pull up my Facebook Live, and the camera, when you're first setting it up before you go live, when you put the title in and select who you want the audience to be, the picture is a square. So I held these up behind me to find the very top of the frame, and that's where I put them up. But when you go live, I forgot it's a portrait land. It's a landscape picture, so you get more of me, which isn't necessarily a good thing, but you get more of me in the frame, and I didn't realize till I went live. Also, it's got more headspace, so I went, oh man. So Z checked in first, and I said, hey, can you see what I'm seeing? He goes, yeah, you got about a foot of space. So it's like, okay. So I'll take a bottom row that's below me before next time I go live on Friday, and I'll fill that top in. But yeah, I got it set up in the corner. I got my on-air thing going. I'll put some pictures up when I get stuff out of boxes in my bookcase. I put a lot of memorabilia. There's a poster here from my album, Zen. My vision board is back there. And I pulled everything out of here the other day. It took a couple hours. And I rearranged. I had to turn the 8x10, my Persian rug, I had to turn around. And then I put, instead of having everything just against the walls, now it's set up like an office where I've got my L-shaped desk there. I've got my new desk here for recording, and I had to make room for my 7-foot beanbag, which is awesome. So I really like the way it's coming together, but I forgot that the broadcast picture is a bigger picture, and it's in landscape. The picture you see when you're first setting it up live is like this, just a square. It's completely different. So when I went live, I saw that space, and I went, oh, it's not supposed to be there. So anyway, Amy's an artistic person. She understands the little idiosyncrasies and just that little stuff. But I want it to look awesome for you guys. And so I was also telling you that I went to Guitar Center looking for that retro mic, and they were $2.25. And I found some knockoffs online for $50 and under. And then I got an idea today, and I went, wait a minute. I wonder if I can find one of those mics that lights up. And I did. I found them. They're not a real, it's a microphone, but it doesn't actually function as a mic. But they sit on a table, which is right here in front of me. And then I found one that has about 50 plus different lighting options through a remote, so you can change the lights and everything. And it's like, and it's silver, it looks like a mic. So I just wanted one for a prop, just to sing into. And I'm gonna get something to set it on right here. So I'm working on that. Little additions so that I have a nice background for all of you, and I've got my on-air thing is going. I've got my salt lamp just off camera behind it, so that light you're seeing is kind of radiating from the salt lamp, but the salt lamp's really bright. So yeah, so it's coming together. So anyway, Z and Nita are heading off to Europe tomorrow for almost like 2 days shy of a month. So just playing some, I played them a bunch of stuff, and then requests before they were requested, and my muse gave me a Townes Van Zandt, and I decided to just kind of continue on with double and or triple shots of songs by artists that I know. So that catches Amy up kind of where we're at. Good. I'm glad you saw my banner. Yeah, they're heading out, so I had to do Takeoff Tuesday, and I told Z, if you guys fly back on a Tuesday, I'll do Touchdown Tuesday. That came to me as we were starting the set. So I'm glad you like the acoustics. It's really hot in this corner, but as long as it sounds good, and I have new strings too I put on yesterday. I'm glad you liked it. Yeah, and the stuff I have on the walls has to be placed just right in height and everything, so it has to accent off each other. So I'm working on that. I got a couple things up this afternoon, so I've been using that. Glad to see you, and oh good, glad you're here too. Power was out here from 9 to 5 in the morning. Dang. Yeah, I've got a floor fan going in front of me, like 2 feet in front of me, and my ceiling fan going. So hope you kept cool. Cindy's here. Hi everyone, I'm in the White Mountains. Yay. Good to see you. I'm working on my new setup. I need another row of wall baffles above me, but I got my on-air thing going, so you can watch the repeat. I won't retell the story, it just took me 5 minutes. Z says, have to go and card in tomorrow before we leave. Oh, that's right, 30 days. Boy, 26 years of your life, I remember. It's 28, actually, total. Yeah. Yeah, so that you, behavior observation program. Yeah. New space looks great. Thank you. I'm working on it. I misjudged the foam pieces behind me. The camera before you go live is a square, and I set them up at the top of the camera. And then when you go live, it's actually landscape, so you get more of me in camera frame. But I didn't realize it was going to have more headspace. So there you go. It's a work in progress. Okay. Oh yeah, some more Townes Van Zandt. If I needed you, would you come to me? Would you come to me and ease my pain? If you needed, I would come to you. I would swim the seas or ease your pain. And when the night falls, all the morning's born, and the morning price of love. You will miss sunrise if you close your eyes, and that would break my heart in two. Ladies with me now, since I showed her how to lay her lily in my loop and lily. She's a sight to see and a treasure for the poor to find. If I needed you, would you come to me? Would you come to me and ease my pain? If you needed me, I would come to you. I would swim the seas or ease your pain. Oh, there's a double shot of the late great Townes Van Zandt. Thanks for checking in. The news face Cindy, thank you. B's here. She says, we'll listen to the replay. We're at the ball game, cannot hear a thing. Got it. V. That's V sign language. So understood. Gotcha. New strings. Let me check the tuning here. I'm doing double shots. Let me do this. We'll do let's do a double shot of my stuff. How's that? I think we'll do that, and we'll end on that. So we'll start off with this one. When the daylight breaks in, drowning in my bed, when I drift all night, swimming in my head, touching hands, but we ain't talking. Grab my boots and I go out walking on the sunshine bed. Make my way downtown and passing by your place. The only peace I found is that altar of your grace. Ring your bell, say if you're home. It ain't well to be alone on the sunshine bed. Close my eyes, hear your bruise and steal your blues away. arms on our side. Ain't no need to hide, babe, just cast those fears away. On sunshine day. How many friends have come and gone, times will change, but our heart wants what it wants, its truth remains. Every door has got its key, just open up and come with me on sunshine day. Yeah, we got time to wash those worries away, just drinking these words I say. On sunshine day. There's this truth down in my soul that you can't shake. It's a vow I'm cut in stone, no one can break. Any fruit can turn to wine, every rose blossoms with time, and sunshine day. Just close your eyes, it ain't no thing I'll sing your blues away. Everything is fine, it's safe outside, babe. Hey, what do you say? Ain't no need to hide, set your troubles aside, put your clouds away. Just come on and play. On sunshine day. 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 All right. That's the last original I wrote, Sunshine Day. Let's do thanks, Amy. Let's do the one I wrote right before that. So it all comes down to this: how we get past one last kiss. Seems the stars might have their way. Love's a fool's dance, so they say. This is one thing I can do: take myself down and off this lover's cross and fall for you. night I know no righteous crest, no halo, but I'm the one who's here tonight, and this surrender feels so right. You're my rapture of the blue. Take my hand, let's make this lover's leap. It's all for you, for you. I pray for a sleep that will not come till I know that I'm the only one you want to fall for you, for you, for you. Feels like home in your embrace, your tender kiss, perfume and lace. That's me lying out the sky, a flaming star. Make your wish and I will fly. See me following straight to you. Here I am, say I'm your man. I give it all for you, for you, for you. Oh, all right. It's another original. So we're saying goodbye to Z and Nita for 2 days shy of a month, if I did my math right. And wish them safe travels and have a wonderful trip. Looking forward to pictures. And thanks, Gene. So we'll end on a triple shot of my originals. So here's Amy's Lullaby, Stardust Lullaby. As you go. No. How am I blanking on my own song? When you go to sleep at night, remember to let your soul take flight. But if you drift away too far, I'll ride a moonbeam to where you are. The night stars are calling, and I have fallen. As you lay your head to sleep, counting your heartbeats instead of sheep, just breathe my name and call me there. I'll sprinkle the stars in your head. The moon is calling, and I am falling. praying, Lord, you're so to keep. The night is calling, and I have fallen. Sleep you well, my turtle dove. You'll forever be my one true love. Why am I having such a hard time tonight? All right, there you go. There's a triple shot of some of my originals. Ending with Amy's Lullaby. Z and Nita ready to head off, so they'll be flying out tomorrow. Everybody's wishing them bon voyage. Yay. You're welcome, Z. Thanks, Amy, as are you. My standard response, which is also true. So thanks for being here, my tribe. So good to see you on this kind of a unique Take-Off Tuesday. So we wish the Zensas a safe travel, mercies. Have a wonderful trip. Looking forward to seeing pictures. You always have great photos and all that, documenting your travels. Reminding me I need to book that trip to London and go pack my guitar and busk on the streets and to see if I can play pubs for free just to say I did it. To tell my 90-year-old self, yeah, I did that. And he'll go, well done, I'm glad you did it. So in the meantime, living vicariously through Z and Nita in their travels. Cindy says, love being able to catch your fourth quarter of your set. So glad to have you here as always. You're welcome. And all right, my tribe. So thanks for being here tonight. And so I'm doing tonight instead of tomorrow, so we'll be back on Fiesta Friday, back on schedule. So as always, namaste. The divinity in me recognizes and honors the divinity in you. Thanks for keeping yourselves healthy. Keep those immune systems bolstered up. Safe travel mercies to the Zensas as they jet off to Europe. And I will be back on Friday, 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Have a great rest of your Tuesday and whatever the rest of the week brings you, and we'll see you here soon.